Este es un repaso rápido de Español 1. The first thing that we're going to review are nouns. A noun is a person, place, or thing. We have them everywhere in English, but in Spanish they're a little bit different because everything in Spanish has a gender, meaning it's either a boy or a girl, and I mean everything.
This dog,
Your teacher, this water bottle,
mi mejor amiga, araña, the oven.
even the shoes have a gender.
You may think it's weird that everything has a gender in Spanish, but that's just the way it is. Luckily, there are some rules that help us remember which objects are masculine and which objects are feminine.
If a word ends in O, then it's usually masculine. If a word ends in A, it's usually feminine. You can also tell if a noun is masculine or feminine by looking at the article that comes before the noun. This is also really important when we start talking about adjectives. An adjective describes a noun. In English, adjectives come before the noun, like this boring video. But in Spanish, adjectives come after the noun. Also in Spanish, every adjective needs to agree in number and gender with the noun it's describing. This concept is called concordancia. Here's an example. He is tall. In Spanish, we say es alto because he is singular and masculine. This time we would use alta because she is singular and feminine. How about this one? We would use altos because the boys are plural and masculine. That's all for nouns and adjectives. Now we're on to verbs. A verb is an action word, and usually it's the most important part of the sentence. Verbs that end in AR, ER, and IR are known as infinitives. But in order to actually make sense when we're speaking Spanish, we need to take these verbs and do something to them called conjugating. Conjugating a verb means giving the verb an ending that matches the subject, or the person that's doing the action. These are those endings I was talking about. Right now you only know how to speak in the present tense, but that'll change. This was a very fast review of Spanish 1. If you have any questions, or you want to go over something in more detail, please come and see me before or after school. That's it. Gracias. Adios.